Do you see any issues with people who sit at a desk all day?
Oh yeah, man. Sitting's the new smoking. Your hip flexors just start shrinking, and then that creates compression in your low back. And then people like back problems are.
So what do you recommend for someone who's sitting at a desk 9 to 5?
You shouldn't just get willy-nilly with a lacrosse ball in and around your neck, because you can like push on some nerves. You can do some damage if you're not careful, right? That should be something maybe guided, but in your legs and, there's in the hips for sure, you're going to be fine. So you need a Theracane, which is a self-massaging tool. They sell them at regular box stores, regular fitness stores. Be careful with some of the cheaper ones because the plastic is a little flimsy. It's hard to get good pressure. The actual Theracane brand ones, which are, I think they're about $50. It's a good stiff plastic. I've never broken one, and you can do a lot of good self-massage with that, a foam roller, and a lacrosse ball. And then for some, Fitter First, shout out to them again, they sell a ball that's softer than a lacrosse ball, but harder than a tennis ball. So for some people, if they're like really have a lot of overuse, like a really tonic muscle that's really like bound up, some of those implements are going to be so hard, like it's unlikely they will on their own be able to put themselves through the amount of pain that would be required to properly release the muscle. These slightly softer balls allow you to like kind of work your way into it more gently. I really like them for the bottom of the feet. So people with plantar fasciitis and stuff like that, rolling your feet is really good. And that soft ball is a good one to start with. So I'll start with that one, like get the foot worked up a bit, start stretching it out, and then I'll go to the actual lacrosse ball and really put the work into it.
That was an exercise you guys had me do at your gym. We had the ball right into my shoulder, and it was extremely painful when you're pressing up against the wall and this ball's just digging deep.
Yeah, a really common problem for people is having their shoulders pronated forward. That's a result of the sitting posture, right? The texting and stuff. We're bringing our arms in, and we're moving away from an upright posture towards the fetal position. So when that shoulder joint rolls forward, that's often just the result of a really tight pec muscle. And so as that pec muscle tightens, the shoulder rolls forward, the hands come in front of your thighs instead of beside your legs. You'll see some bend develop in the elbow because the bicep is tight. That whole front chain of the arm starts to get tight, drawing the shoulder in. That creates problems in your neck. Your head wants to come forward. It messes up a bunch of stuff. So one thing we'll do is just release those muscles. So either the lacrosse ball, the Theracane you can hold and like press into you. That one works really well as well.